Right now, we're all in the same room, the same physical world, but we're not in the same reality. Your experience of right now, your world, is very different than mine and very different than the people next to you. Right? If right now you're, say, hooked on a state of anger, that's going to color your reality. You're going to be sitting here, and we have such a thing called RAS, selective focus, that's going to affect it. You're going to be looking around, and you'll be like, is the AC on strong enough? Is it too hot? Is it too cold? Oh, damn it, I got this thing. That's going to color your experience. If you're someone who's scared, same thing. You're going to be sitting here like, are people staring at me? Are people judging me? Is Julien pointing at me? Is he going to point at me? That colors your reality. The internal colors the external. And rearranging the external won't help. You got to address the internal. When you do, you step into a new reality. Your experience of you changes, and the experience you have of the world around you changes as well. Okay? An easy one, just to kind of illustrate this, is an example, this won't be permanent, is say right now, let's do this. Say right now, I give you 1 minute. 30 seconds. I give you 30 seconds right now to indulge in complaint. Just think about it right now. All the shit that pisses you off in life. I'm sure there's a lot. All the stuff that stresses you out, that pisses you off, the shit you're kind of angry about. It's like, you know what? Fuck the government, man. And fuck traffic. And fuck that I don't have enough money. And fuck my job and my boss. Why do I have to go to work? What's this work? Fuck that work exists. Commute. I have to wake up early. Alarm clocks. Who made up that fucking shit? Fuck alarm clocks. Like, you have my permission, okay? My permission. Everything that just pisses you off, that you don't like, that stresses you off, that you're just angry about, just indulge in it right now. For 30 seconds, even verbalize it, like feel it. Just get pissed off. Ready? Go. 30 seconds. Out loud. All the shit that pisses you off.
Doesn't put everything back the way it's supposed to.
Fuck my friends.
Okay. Now, if you did this seriously and you fully indulged, you should feel a certain heaviness in you. You're like, God damn, the world does suck. Look at all this shit. Like, for real. If you actually feel it, we all have it. If you tap into it, you're like, damn, you know, shit's hard, shit's annoying, fuck this. And there's that heaviness. That colors how you feel, it colors your experience. Now, one little trick, and this is not permanent, but it is a trick that will save your ass if you use it. It saved mine more often than not. Like in so many situations where I'm like, ah, fuck this shit, affects my experience. It even affects how much energy you have. If you just shift right now, and this is the exercise, for 30 seconds, go back to all those things that pissed you off and ask yourself, can you be grateful for those things? Can you shift it to, I'm grateful for this? Say you're stuck in traffic. Can you be grateful to have a car to be stuck in traffic in? If you have a job you don't like or a boss you don't like, can you be grateful to have a job where you can be pissed at your boss? You know? So it's like going back to all those things and say, can I be grateful for this? And it's a challenge, just do it now, 20, 30 seconds. All the things that pissed you off, that stressed you out, that you hate, find a way to be grateful for them now. And just say it out loud and just notice if energy shifts. Go.
I'm grateful for my job and my boss. And feed myself and have a lifestyle. I'm grateful for the friends that I have. Keep me motivated and they're fun to hang around with. And I'm grateful for being alive and having people around me that share my same mindset and my work.
Okay. Now, just as you do that, you sense reality shift, and you actually should sense some energy kick in. There's a lot of times where when that seeps in, you're just like, fuck that I have to do this, all those complaints. And if you're just able to shift to, you know what? Can I be grateful for this? Is there a way to feel grateful? Boom, you feel energized. Even times where you're really tired. You're like tired, you're like, ugh, why'd I have to do this? I'm so tired, I just want to do that. And you're like, hey, can I be grateful that I'm even have the opportunity to do this and be tired while doing it? Yeah. And suddenly you feel energy. It's crazy how that shift happens. On a deeper level, you can do it with even being alive. Can you be grateful to just be alive and feel aliveness now? This actually helps tremendously. Even say when bad shit happens or adversity happens. Can you be grateful for the experience? And if you can't, even aliveness. I always like using the example of going to a swimming pool. Why do people like to swim? Why do people like to swim? Is it that crazy or fun? No. Unless you're doing it like, well, I'm just all about sports. I just go swim and I do my laps. If you're not doing the laps, why do people go and spend hours at a swimming pool or at the beach in the fucking water? It's crazy if you think about it, like, what are they doing? Everyone's just like, water. Like, why do you spend hours? Because you're not used to it. Literally, that's the only reason. You get there in the water and you're like, whoa. You go underwater, it's like bubbles. It's like that. Slow motion, whoa. That's the only fucking reason. And then we spend hours there just taking in this experience of being underwater because we're never underwater. What about with being alive? We take it for granted because we're so used to it. But imagine just being alive right here, right now is like going underwater. Like, whoop, you're in your body right now. First time ever. Whoa. Air. Whoa. And take that in. We never do it. We're like, well, of course I'm alive. Fuck this. It's like, no, take it in. How crazy this is. And that will change how you feel in your perception. You step into a new reality just taking on that perception. I kid you not.